Throughout the past few months, we've been focusing heavily on Dragon Ball Legends, and the main reason is because of the Dragon Ball Legends 3rd year anniversary. We got so many new characters, so many new events, that it kind of took a lot of my time away from doing a particular thing that I wanted to do during that time frame. But since we're kind of at a down period for Legends right now, now's the perfect time to do this. It's been 3 months since the last one of these, but today we're going to be doing another Dragon Ball figure unboxing video. I have a lot of figures lined up. 2 of them are sparking units from Dragon Ball Legends, so I hope you guys will enjoy this nonetheless. But with that being said, let's get right into it. The first figure we'll be unboxing is this. The Dragon Ball Super Master Stars piece, the Gogeta, the Brush 2 figure. Now, the reason why I opted for this one is because it's a Japan exclusive figure, where the other 2, the base Gogeta and Gogeta Blue figures, can be purchased anywhere. As you guys can actually see right here now that I think about it. So you have the base Gogeta, the Super Gogeta, which is the one that we have, and of course Gogeta Blue. I had no idea there was even a 2 dimensions version, but there's that option if you want it as well, and that is also of Gogeta Blue. So let's get this opened up. Note that the reason why I put this in sideways is because this box is just way too large to fit the frame properly. So I at least wanted to get it in the frame in some sort of way, shape, or form. And actually, I think it's already just built. Yeah, there's literally nothing for us to do. It's already built. So let's get the box and we'll put that to the side. And let's get this opened up. I actually don't think there's tape on it either. Oh, well, there was, but it was pre-cut. I'll take it either way. But this right here is a great looking figure. And again, it's a lot larger than I thought it was initially going to be, because sometimes the boxes are really big, but the actual figure inside is relatively small. So let's put this plastic to the side too. Okay, cool. So yeah, everything's already set. There's really nothing else for us to do except admire the figure. Let's see if I can get this in focus as well. So let's go ahead and adjust the focus. There we go. Okay, that's a bit better. Or at least I hope it is. But either way though, this is still a really, really good looking figure. Fairly detailed as well. Now, I just realized too that I do have a Banpressto Gogeta Blue figure, and I actually think that this figure is around the same height as that one too. So I'm gonna have to put this at the bottom of my display case with that figure. But so far, I'm actually really liking this. And again, this one was a Japan exclusive figure, or at least as far as I know, as far as my knowledge goes anyway. So I'm actually really glad I opted for this one. But if I have the opportunity to get the base form Gogeta and Gogeta Blue figure of this, I would definitely get it, especially if it's the same quality as this, because this looks really nice. The next figure on our list is this. This is the Dragon Ball Super Son Goku Fest Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta figure, which honestly makes no sense because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is not in Dragon Ball Super. But all in all, it is a cool figure. Now, remember when I said earlier that I wanted to do this unboxing video a long while ago? Well, I got this figure, I believe, a few days after Gogeta was announced for Dragon Ball Legends. So I wanted to do it then, but again, I waited far too long for it. So that's my fault. But anyway, let's get the figure out of the box. Okay, we'll put the box to the side and see if we can get the figure out. There we go. And we'll put this to the side. But yeah, I wanted to get this out not before the anniversary, a little bit after the anniversary, because of course during the anniversary we were focusing on obtaining the brand new units, with the main one being Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But like I said, there was so much to do during the anniversary. We had raids, we had the summons, events, PvP, so many things that I guess it took up a lot more of my time than I thought it would. And because of that, here we are many months later, just now getting to all this. But hopefully it'll be worth it, because like I said earlier, I have a ton of figures to get open. So we're almost done with this one. Let's get this out. I believe this is actually my first Super Saiyan 4 figure too. There's another one that I do want to get, and hopefully if I have the time to unbox everything properly, I'll definitely get it, because I wanted to have it alongside this one, but it wasn't possible at the time. But hopefully I can get it and be able to unbox it and pair it up with this figure. Anyway, let's throw the plastic to the side and let's connect this figure. So fairly simple. It's a relatively small figure now that I think about it. I believe it goes in this way. That is right. And last but not least, his tail, which goes in some sort of direction. Okay, this way. Okay, cool. So this is the figure right here. Again, very first Super Saiyan 4 figure. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be, but it still is a cool looking figure. And actually, with it being my first Super Saiyan 4 figure, I'm able to actually, I guess, give my opinion on how they handle fur texturing for these characters, and I like it. Most of them will kind of just have it like, you know, muddled or not really detailed at all, but this one, I can literally see each individual strand of hair on Gogeta's arms, like his tail, etc., etc. And this type of detailing is really important for figures to make it seem as true and authentic to the actual character as it can be. So the fact that they paid that much attention to detail on this is really nice. Next up on our list are our very first pair of figures in this unboxing video, and they are these right here. These are the Zokay, Ekiden, Son Gohan, and Son Goku figures. I really wanted to get this because of the fact that it was a pair, and I don't really have many figures of both Goku and Gohan as a collective pair, apart from my father-son Kamehameha figure. So we're gonna start off with opening Goku. But yeah, I saw this and it was such a cool figure for the sheer fact that it's not really dynamic, if you will, but more so just slice of life-esque, if you will. It's just Goku with his son just posed. And I think that's actually pretty cool. So let's go ahead and open up this box and get this out and move this to the side. Yeah, they really packaged this one too. There's tape all over the place. Anyway, let's go ahead and get that open. I believe that should be good enough for us to get the figure out. Yes, it is. So pull out Goku and throw this to the side. But yeah, I'm trying to broaden my horizons to the type of figures that I get, because a lot of them are of, you know, Super Saiyans, Super Saiyan Gods, Super Saiyan 4s now. So I want to see if I can get just more regular figures, and even at that, more than just Saiyans at that. Because if I could get some villains, that would be pretty dope too. And for the longest while, I've actually been looking for a solid Final Form Frieza figure, but I haven't been able to find one. Actually, I think I found a full power Frieza figure, but not just regular Final Form, which is the one I've been looking for the most. But hopefully I can find one soon. Or if you guys know of one, let me know in the comment section below. But here we are. We're going to put this together. Okay. First part on. And second part goes right here. Very simple to assemble. And actually, I didn't even realize the detailing on the pants for this one too. It actually has, like, well, detail. I don't even know how else to describe this one, but a lot better than I thought it was initially going to be. I thought it was going to be a very simplistic figure with not much going for it, but they have texturing for the pants. They also have texturing on the boots as well, which is pretty dope. And if that's how it is for Goku, then I expect the exact same thing for Gohan as well. And I believe Gohan comes with an extra part for Goku's arm that has him kind of like pat Gohan's head. So when we get to Gohan, we will show that off too. Okay, so now let's get to unboxing the Gohan figure. Now, you guys already know Gohan is my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball, so to have this is pretty nice. Actually, to have any Gohan figure is really nice. So let's go ahead and get that and open it up. And I decided that with the extra piece for Goku's arm, I'm just gonna show that off at the end of this unboxing. Oh, this one didn't have as much tape on it at all, so this one should go by fairly quick. So actually, this is packaged a lot differently than the Goku one was for sure. Anyway, let's move this away and get this one open. Yeah, so as you can clearly see right here, that part is the extra piece for Goku's arm, which I will show you guys in the end. But in terms of Gohan, though, he's already assembled, so there's really nothing else to show concerning that. So I'll just move all this to the side because it's just a standard Goku's arm. But yeah, there's really nothing else apart from this right here. However, much like with Goku, his pants are also textured as well. I believe his cloth is too. His scarf, but that's really cool. Like, how far they'll go to make these figures seem as realistic as they can possibly be is a really, really nice touch. And I think out of all the Dragon Ball figures, I don't have any that are as textured in terms of like their clothing and whatnot as this and the Goku figure. So this is a really, really nice touch. I think these two figures might be some of my favorite in my collection so far. Next up on our list is the second set of figures that I have, and they are these right here. And they have the simplest names ever. These figures are the Super Dragon Ball Heroes, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta figures. That's literally it. That's how simple the names are. But these were also part of a set, so I wanted to make sure to get both of them before I unboxed it. But we'll do Goku first, and then we'll get to Vegeta. But I do like the designs of their Super Dragon Ball Heroes outfits. It's obviously akin to their original outfits from, you know, Dragon Ball Z and whatnot. But I guess the extra change to it, for example, like the Capsule Corp logo on Goku's chest, and also it's the sleeves too, because I'm so used to him having shorter sleeves, but you know, it's actually not bad. Honestly, the outfits in Heroes are just good in general. Anyway, let's put the box to the side and get this open. Oh wow, just looking at his hair through the plastic alone, it's a much lighter shade of blue than I thought it was initially gonna be. I'm so used to having figures with a deeper shape or shade of blue that seeing this one is kind of strange, but I think this is more akin to how the hair color for Super Saiyan Blue was in like Resurrection F, but it is what it is. Okay, so we got the main part of the figure out. Let's also get the, you know, base just to be safe, and that way we can just throw all the plastic to the side. So let's go ahead and grab this and throw this to the side. Okay, cool. So this figure should be fairly easy to assemble. You literally just put the head into the chest area, if you will. Oh man, I gotta remember these figures, the hair is really sharp, so I gotta be careful because this can hurt. But yeah, very simple to assemble, wasn't hard at all. But yeah, first one on this pairing list, but it is a cool figure. For some strange reason, with how dark his pants are, I kind of would have thought that this would have been like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, but I don't remember Goku using that ability like that, or at least with this outfit in Dragon Ball Heroes. I could be wrong, because I do know Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku is in Heroes, but for this particular outfit, I don't think he's actually done that technique. I could be wrong on that though. I could be wrong. But all in all though, it still is a pretty cool looking figure, but of course, this is just Goku. We also have Vegeta to get to. And now we get to Vegeta, who, again, out of Goku and Vegeta, I do like Vegeta more than I like Goku. Which is weird because I realized while I was a kid, I really liked Goku more and I couldn't stand Vegeta. But as I got older, I've come to understand Vegeta a lot more and realize that I like him way more than I do Goku, even though Goku really gets all the glory for any series that he's in. But anyway, let's get to unboxing this figure as well. And already, I really like what they did with the body of Vegeta, especially the armor, which I will explain in a little bit. But let's go ahead and get this out. Oh, and also the black outfit for Vegeta was the best outfit in terms of like the armored ones anyway, because it was either black or his traditional blue outfit, and the black just seems a lot more fitting in my opinion. Anyway, let's get this out because his hair is kind of stuck on here. Okay, cool. And we'll get this out too. Should be fairly quick. Or quick-ish. Okay, cool. Throw this away. Now, let's get this connected. So, this is actually a lot smaller than Goku's is for sure, but if we can get it on there, hopefully without hurting ourselves, again, because the hair is really spiky. Let's see. Yeah, I'm really trying to get this one in, but this one's actually a lot tougher than I thought it'd be. And I'm really trying to make sure I don't end up damaging the figure as well, but you got to put a little bit of force in there. Yeah, and as it is right now, with how spiky the hair is, I probably should stop before I end up hurting myself. So if you do get this figure, be careful of that. But in a general retrospect, with it being primarily assembled without the head being all the way in, it does look good. It definitely looks good. I mentioned earlier about the armor, and I don't know if you guys are able to see it within this video, but it's fairly reflective, which is pretty freaking cool. I don't think I have any Dragon Ball figures with any type of reflection on anything on the figure itself. So this is a really nice touch because it makes it seem more so like armor. But having this next to that Goku is gonna look really nice. We're coming close to the end of this unboxing video. There's only a few left, so let's knock them out quickly. We do have this figure right here, which is the Maximalic Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan the Son Goku 2 figure. I saw this figure and absolutely had to get it. I was trying to look and see if there was one for Vegeta, and as far as I was able to see it, I wasn't able to find anything. Maybe I just wasn't searching hard enough, because I would assume that if they have this for Super Saiyan Blue Goku, they would also have it for Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. If not, it is what it is, but hopefully there is one. Oh, this one actually just opens up, so we can just pull this right on out. There we go. That's everything. So we're going to move this over here and try to open all of this up as well. Now, I actually don't know if this is from the Broly movie, but I don't think it is, only because of the fact that usually on the box, it would say Dragon Ball Super Broly if it was part of the Broly movie, and the box doesn't show that. It could be, but I really don't think it is. So maybe this is a section within Dragon Ball Super, maybe Goku versus Hit, maybe somewhere in the Tournament of Power, or something along those lines, where he turned Super Saiyan Blue to fight and do his thing. So I don't think I actually tore a good enough hole for this one, so let's just do that. All right, let's get this out of there, and we'll get this out of here too. Cool. Fill the plastic to the side. Now, again, I gotta be careful with these figures with spiky hair, because dealing with that Vegeta figure was kind of crazy. This one actually fit in pretty well, so I don't really have to worry about that one that much. Wow, this is actually a lot larger than I thought it'd be too. Just make sure I'm getting this in the correct way. There we go. It's a very tight mold, but we managed to get it in perfectly, actually. I think this is probably the perfect, or the most perfect assembly I've had for these figures in this video. Now, this figure in particular, I absolutely love. It also has detailing on the boots as well. It doesn't have like that texturing like how the Goku and Gohan figure does for the pants, or even anything for the shirt. But apart from all of that though, it still does look nice. And again, much like I believe it was a Gogeta blue figure that I got. No, it was the Vegito blue figure that I got. The shiny blue hair is a nice touch. One cool thing that hopefully in the future, or for other figures, they may include something like this. If they actually have like an orb right here to simulate him, you know, gonna execute Kamehameha, that would have been kind of cool too. But even without that, this is still a great looking figure. And again, if there's a Vegito version for this, I'm absolutely gonna try to find that, because this looks absolutely amazing. And now we get into the figures that I am the most excited to unbox in this video. So the second to last figure that we have is this. This is the Dragon Ball Legends Yellow Transforming Super Vegito figure. I actually managed to get this figure 2 months early before it released in the United States. But again, since I was extremely busy, I never came around to unboxing this. But not only just for that reason, but also because I was waiting for the other figure, which I do have, and we'll get to after we unbox this one. But of course, that figure released months after this one did. So yeah, And of course, since we cover Dragon Ball Legends, I literally kind of have to get this figure. So anyway, we got that out. I think this is actually going to be kind of rough to get out of this box. Oh, never mind. Okay, cool. So let's get this one open as quick as possible because, man, I remember when I found out about this figure, I had no idea that they were continuing Legends figures. Like, I believe the final one at the time was the purple transforming Trunks, if I'm not mistaken. And afterwards, it was kind of dry for a very, very long while. And if I'm not mistaken, to this day, apart from the other figure that we'll unbox as well, there hasn't been any announcements of any new Dragon Ball Legends figures. So I'm kind of in that dry spell again. But hopefully I'll keep a better eye out for these figures. So hopefully I can get them as quick as possible. But let's get all this stuff out and throw this to the side. Again, I am extremely excited because, oh man, I love the Legends figure line, man. They are so cool. So let's go ahead and put this in. And there we go. I don't think, actually, yeah, now that I think about it, they did something different with this figure in comparison to the other figures in the Legends line. Let's see if I can get that like maybe a bit more focused. Okay, cool. So they did something different and it comes with the hair. Much like the other Super Saiyan Blue Goku figure I unboxed, I believe before this one, they made the hair shiny. And I actually like it. Now, did they really have to make it shiny? No, like they absolutely did not have to. And especially from, or in comparison with the other Super Saiyan figures in the Legends line, all of those hairstyles are also not shiny as well. So seeing this, it threw me off a little bit, but it's not a bad touch. It's kind of extra. But now having this figure in hand, I am extremely happy. I waited a long while to unbox this, and after unboxing it, it definitely wasn't disappointing. Though I do wish that they had the base form version of this figure as well. But much like how it was for the Purple Trunks, where the Purple Trunks figure didn't have a Super Saiyan version, unfortunately this one doesn't have a base form version, but it is what it is. Regardless, it still looks great nonetheless. And now for the final figure of this unboxing video, which I'm also excited to unbox. It is this one right here. It is the red transforming Super Saiyan Gotenks figure. Now, much like how it is for all the other transforming figures there are in the Legends line, there is no Super Saiyan 3 version of Gotenks for, you know, this figure line, but it is what it is. Maybe in the future they'll release, you know, the transform or I guess base versions for some of them of these figures, but if not, it is what it is. All in all though, I am excited. This was the last Legends figure that I waited a while for because this one released, I believe, 2 or 3 months after Vegito did. And I wanted to get these two before I unboxed both of them. So for these figures in particular, that's why I waited so long. But anyway, let's get this one open as well. And honestly, now that I think about it, again, there are the like chibi versions of the figures, but I'm still skeptical about getting those because in my mind, or at least as of right now, I was thinking about Super Saiyan God Giblets, and apart from the chibi figure, we actually don't have a full-fledged figure of him, or even one of Zaha for that matter, which is crazy to me. So hopefully they make those figures soon because I would actually love to get those and have them be a part of my collection. But anyway, the difference with this Gotenks figure in comparison with Vegito is, much like how it was for all the other Super Saiyan figures, his hair is not shiny at all. So at least in this video, you guys will be able to see that comparison, because for a second I thought I'd have to go and get one of my figures out of the display case, but luckily I don't have to do that. So yeah, here is Gotenks. Again, I would have loved for a Super Saiyan 3 version of this figure to be a part of it, but then again, it's a completely different pose, so it'd be a whole different figure entirely. But either way though, this is nice, and I believe this is the smallest Dragon Ball Legends figure that I have, but it makes sense because, well, Gotenks is a kid. But this is the smallest, but one of the nicest ones that I have for sure. Definitely glad that I got this figure. It was completely worth the wait. And there you go. These are the Dragon Ball figures I had to unbox for you guys today. This video is a bit on the longer side in comparison to other unboxing videos, but I am so glad that I was finally able to get to unboxing all of these. But of course, none of this would have been possible without the help of the guys over at Zenmarket. If you guys are interested in getting any of these Dragon Ball figures, or even other types of Dragon Ball figures, then definitely click the link in the description below. Honestly, I am so happy with this entire lineup. They look so cool, but I do want to know, out of all of these figures, which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. With that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.